There are about 1,000 things you could do to have the perfect morning routine, but you don't actually need a perfect morning routine. You need a good routine that you'll actually stick to. So let's spend some time together this morning. I'll walk you through my current morning routine, and if you are looking for inspiration to design a good morning routine for yourself, stay tuned because I'm going to share the process of how I designed a routine that actually works for me. It doesn't include everything, but it includes a few things that are important to me and that really help me have a strong start to my day. So let's rewind the clock and go back to this morning. So my day starts somewhere between 6:45 and 7 a.m. And the only thing I focus on in this earlier part of the morning is getting some water in, putting on my watch, and heading over to the coffee maker. So I'm just being totally honest here. I like to have a gentle start to my mornings. Don't like to be bombarded by to-do lists or productivity or anything like that. So I just start turning on the lamps. As you can see, my husband works from home, so we just chat a little bit in the mornings, and like I said, I go and make my first cup of coffee. My main focus in this earlier part of the morning is just to get my son ready for school and just make sure that I spend a little bit of quality time with him before he heads off for the day. So I don't want to be starting my reading right now or journaling because I want to make sure that I'm connecting with him and just kind of fully present for that early morning time because I won't get to see him again until the afternoon. I like to add some collagen to my coffee in the morning. Right now I'm using the Dr. Berg brand, and then I use some almond milk coffee creamer. My husband's in there getting Alex up, and so I'm just going to say good morning to him, and then we'll get him ready for school. After Alex heads to school, this is when I'll go to my desk and just at least look at my planner. It doesn't mean I'm doing any planning, but I'm just kind of checking in to see what the day looks like, make sure there's no early appointments or anything that I need to set alarms for. And then I head into my closet, and I always just start with workout clothes. And that way I'm ready to go for the morning walk and also already ready to go for my workout later. The next thing I like to do is open the blinds and let in some light, and then I will get my bed made. So just to give you an idea of how I came up with what I like to do in the mornings, first of all, my husband and I both work from home, so it's pretty flexible around here. And I like to be sitting at my desk working at about 10:30, 10:45. So I do have a good 3 hours in the morning that I can get everything done and kind of front load my morning with productivity, but in a way that feels good to me. So the way I view my mornings is I like to do a couple of things just for myself that bring me joy and are not necessarily productive, but just a way that I enjoy my mornings. I also do a couple of things that are good for me and good for my body, like exercising, nutrition, things like that. And then I also like to add in a couple of the things that help the house run smoothly that involve chores and housework. And that's pretty much how I structure my mornings, not to get everything done, but just to get a few things done that set me up to have a great day. Sometimes I think when we make the morning routine too complicated and think we have to have this perfect morning where we do 20 different things all in a row with no interruptions at 5 in the morning before we start our workday, I feel like that's, for most people, unrealistic and kind of sets us up to feel like we're failing. So focusing in on these really important things and letting that be good enough is just really helpful for me and makes me feel like I'm actually able to stick to it. Now it's time to put in contacts. So this is actually a new part of my morning routine. I just recently started wearing contacts probably about a month ago. and it's definitely been a learning curve. I'm still getting used to it, so it takes me a lot longer than I think most people to put in contacts. So I just save a little bit extra time for that, and I'm getting faster as time goes on, but it's definitely been a learning curve. We have a really nice trail in the back of our subdivision, and it was so beautiful this morning. Springtime is such a beautiful time to get outside and walk. And on mornings when my husband doesn't have any meetings, he's able to join me, which is just a wonderful chance to connect with each other and with nature and just get some physical exercise in together. It's just a wonderful way to start a day. When you're designing your morning routine and trying to come up with some things that will benefit your health, if you can get walking outside in there, that is such a good thing to do. It's just going to be such a great way to start your day, and it's just going to feel so good. Before we go any further, I want to thank today's video sponsor, Thrive Market. You guys remember when I spoke about my weight loss journey and my fitness journey? I talked about how I was taking a balanced approach to my health and well-being, and I was focusing on high protein, high fiber, and just overall quality of food. And that's why I love Thrive Market so much. Not only can I get really good quality food items like organic, high protein, natural ingredients, clean ingredients, but the convenience of having it delivered to my door is just top notch. So many brands that I absolutely love from Thrive Market. I love the protein pancakes. These, when we make breakfast for dinner as a family, these are such a hit, especially with Alex too. And he also loves these Annie's organic shells and cheese. Actually, a lot of this food is for Alex, so it's very kid friendly, but like healthy and stuff that I am happy to give him and happy that he likes. These Chomps beef sticks, the whole family eats these. These are so good and so easy to throw a couple of these in my purse or in a lunchbox or a school bag. Very convenient. I'm trying these for the first time, these Late July chips. I have tried this brand before. Everything I've had from them is great, but I have not tried these flavors yet. And I love chocolate covered pretzels, so those had to come in my box, and those I've already broken into, and they are absolutely delicious. So the way Thrive works is you have one membership that unlocks your savings, your curated products, and easy delivery of all your Thrive Market finds. So I definitely recommend you give Thrive Market a try today. Just click the link in my description box or go to thrivemarket.com/cleaning therapy to receive 30% off of your first order and a free gift when you join Thrive Market today. Thrive Market helps grocery shopping feel so much more fun. It's a smart way to shop. You can skip the store while still getting high quality staples at the lowest prices delivered right to your door. Personally, I'm just going to go ahead and help myself to one of these chocolate covered pretzels because I can't help myself. They're just too good. So I hope you'll give them a try too. So thank you again to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. Once I come back in from walking, I like to sit down, have another cup of coffee, and do some reading. So reading is one of the things that brings me joy. Right now I'm reading this Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. It's pretty good. It took me a little while to get into because of the format of the book, but it's starting to become a little more interesting to me and suspenseful. So I am working my way through that, and it's just nice to have some me time. I mean, when's the last time that you truly gave yourself permission to just lose yourself in a book, light a candle, just drink some coffee, and just have nothing else to do but sit in a chair and read a book? I feel like the older we get, the more we need to schedule these things in for ourselves because they don't necessarily just happen randomly anymore. We almost have to put things in our planner that are leisure activities like morning reading or going on a walk later. It's like we have to be intentional or else it just doesn't happen. So here I've got a few extra minutes this morning and I'm gonna do some journaling. And that's not something I do every morning, but I leave the option if I've got a little extra time or if I have some feelings or thoughts that I wanna work through, I just keep my journal under this table and that way I can easily get to it. So normally around 8:15, 8:30, I will go have a pre-workout snack. And I like to do yogurt mixed with creatine lately. That's kind of been my little go-to pre-workout. So the Oikos brand has 15 grams of protein, and then I'll add in the creatine and then usually some berries like blackberries, blueberries, or raspberries. And this way I'm getting in a little bit of fuel before I hit the gym, which I've been reading is really good for women in their 40s, perimenopausal women. It just helps regulate cortisol and hormones before we make that effort at the gym. This is another important point, is to design your morning routine according to your stage of life. So my stage of life, obviously, my kids are all in school, so my days are quieter. I'm in my mid-40s. I have to think about my hormones and my health as I'm aging, and I'm just in a quieter, more focused part of life where I can focus a little bit on myself, and I'm not quite so in the weeds with, raising really small children or potty training or anything like that. So if you are in that phase of life, be easy on yourself, be gentle on yourself, and create a routine that works for you. Going to the gym a few mornings a week is so important for just my feeling of wellness and taking care of myself. So this is one of the things that I do to take care of myself in the mornings. I like to go 4 days a week if possible, but sometimes it's only 3, but it really does make all the difference for me. I just feel so much more focused. I feel so much stronger. And I feel like I'm getting it done in the early part of the day when I have the energy to do it. And then I usually will follow up with some electrolytes. I've been loving the Thorne individual packets electrolytes. So these are so good. They taste delicious. And I have really been enjoying having one of these when I get back from the gym. Now I'll go ahead and have some breakfast and take all my supplements, and then I'll finish up with my morning chores. So again, for morning chores, I like to make my bed, unload the dishwasher, and start one load of laundry. And that's just something that kind of keeps everything going so that it doesn't pile up too bad, but at least I'm not doing like tons of housework in the morning. I can do all this in like 10 minutes or less. And so it's real fast. And I'd rather just get it done and be able to move on to getting dressed and ready for the day. And as far as maintaining the home goes, I just think it's so easy when we have really good routines. A morning routine, an evening routine, and then some other deep cleaning routine just to kind of go a little bit deeper in certain areas. And it just kind of makes everything flow like clockwork. So let me know in the comments if you have some good cleaning routines in place, or if you'd like me to make a video like that where I share some of my routines. If you think that would be helpful, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to do that. And if you love clean and calm inspiration for your home, your life, just minimal but cozy lifestyle inspiration, make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I have so much more content coming your way. And if you like this video, I know you'll like the others that I have that I'm going to be making this season for spring. And I'm just so excited about the content that I have planned for you guys this spring. So make sure you're subscribed and you have the bell on so you don't miss any future videos. So as I get this laundry in, I'm going to go ahead and remind you of the kind of things I think about when I'm designing my morning routine. So I came up with a couple of things that are good for me to do, like working out and eating a healthy breakfast, and a couple of things that I enjoy doing, which for me is reading and journaling and drinking my coffee. And then a couple of things that help run the household well. And for me, that's my morning chores, which is making my bed, unloading the dishwasher, and starting the load of laundry. Quality time with my son in the morning is first, and with my husband. And for me, that is truly enough. It's a good, strong start to my day, and then I can focus on getting myself ready, which I don't always get fully dressed in hair and makeup every single day, but I did have somewhere to be later on today, so I just wanted to make sure that I got that done. But just basically putting a little time into myself, into self-care, is also a really great thing to add to your morning routine. I actually always feel way better when I take the time to do this last step and actually put on a little bit of everyday makeup, do my hair, get on a cute outfit. It really does make all the difference in how I actually feel during the day. Nothing fancy or anything, but just a very simple, put together look where I can actually leave the house without being too embarrassed. So then I like to sit at my desk and begin my work day. That's where my morning routine officially ends. I hope this video gave you lots of inspiration to design your own good morning routine, one that you will enjoy doing and actually stick to. Leave me a comment with any questions you might have, or just to say hi. I always love hanging out with you guys down there. See you next week, friends.